You're right. This is a first video of the Blu-rays. There'll be around seven videos of the Blu-ray shelves, and then one with the box sets, so 8 in total. Through sense of humour, good film, good western. I've mentioned it in the westerns before. It's a cracker, really good film. 30 Days a Night. I think it's a fantastic horror film. The vampires are what vampires are supposed to be, just predators, really. Real horrific predators, you know. When you see daft things like Twilight, you know, these are the sort of vampires you want. You know, not just sort of metrosexual vampires, just, you know, kind of repulsive. 36, this is from France. Really, really good corrupt cop thriller. Daniel Artaud and Gerard Depardieu are great in it, particularly Depardieu really plays a bastard in it. It's a really good film. 44-inch chest. English crime, kind of drama, mostly comedy. Ian McShane steals the show. In this is Meredith, the homosexual gangster, friends with Ray Winston. John Hurt's really good as well as Old Man Peanut. It's just a really, really good little film. Really, really funny. Thoroughly recommend it. It's really, really good. Digibook 300. Fantastic, I loved it. It's a French edition of 1492 Conquest of Paradise. I said before, it's a good film. Not one of Ridley Scott's best, but it's a good film. I think it portrays Christopher Columbus in a bit too much of a sort of angelic light, I think. She probably obviously wasn't like that. First Seagal films in the Blu-ray, Above the Law. That's just fantastic. As I said, I'm a massive Seagal fan. His destruction of Henry Silver in this is just beautiful. It's brilliant. I love it. Alexander Revisited. Big fan of Alexander film. If you can look past, you know, the ridiculous Irish accents. Battle of Gargamel looks just amazing on Blu-ray. Looks brilliant. Digibook of Amadeus. It's director's cut. Really, really great film. F. Murray Abraham as Salieri, and Tom Holtz as Mozart. It's a great, great film. Really, really good film. American Gangster. Just brilliant. Fantastic film. Making His Checks. I've said this in the dramas, how great a film it was. Edward Norton's best performance by a mile. American Psycho. It's edition from Australia. Quality's a lot better on it. Picture quality. One of Bale's best performances by far. I love this film. Fantastic. American Werewolf in London. That's a classic. Nice transfer on it as well. It's a great, great film. Anchorman, Legend of Ron Burgundy. This is the Rich Mahogany edition. I got this from Best Buy. Case is, even though it was sealed, it's a little bit bad, which is a bit of a shame. Great film. It's got 2 editions of the film as well. The one kind of built up around mostly deleted scenes, alternative footage. Wake Up on Burgundy, Lost Movie. Yeah, that's pretty funny as well. Not as funny as the original, but you know, it's still a good film. Angels and Demons, not bad. Didn't enjoy it as much as Da Vinci Code. It was okay. Animal Kingdom, one of my favourite films of 2010. Just absolutely incredible. Australian gangster film, well, a crime film. Ben Mendelsohn in this plays psychoticness in the form of the eldest brother of Cody Boy's Pope. He's tremendous in it. He's just awesome. Deserves all the recognition he gets. Apocalypse Now. So the full disclosure edition. Apocalypto, you know, whatever you think of Mel Gibson, and you know, there's no doubt that some of the stuff in his personal life isn't great, but he's done an absolute masterpiece in this great film. Apollo 13, great film as well. Appaloosa, really great western, directed by Ed Harris. Great supporting cast as well. Viggo Mortensen, Jeremy Irons. Hans Henriksen turns up in a small role in this as well. It's a shame Renée Zellweger is in it, but you don't really see her that much, so you know, you kind of put up with her. Army of Crime, French Resistance film. It starts off okay, really filters out. It's not, second half is not that great. I really liked one of the extras on this when they met with, who is it? Who would it be? Would it be Simon Abkarlan, one of the guys part of the French Resistance? That's pretty good, but the film itself isn't that strong. The Italian film, As God Commands, really good film. Really enjoyed it. Assassination of Jesse James, with the card Robert Ford. Really great film. Directed by Andrew Dominic. Did Chopper. Great film, great performance by Brad Pitt. It's a bit stuck in there sometimes. Assembly, amazing war film. Really great. Really recommend that. The quality's on it, it's great as well. This is A-Team, Explosive Extended Edition. I was kind of roped into watching this, and I was kind of worried it was gonna, be shit basically. But gotta be honest, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Some people said Rampage Jackson, familiar with him from UFC, was the weak link in it as Mr. T. I thought he was great. They all were great. Really good film. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Bugger to get back in there. Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans. I heard Abel Ferrara wasn't really pleased. Werner Herzog was doing like another film. I mean, I love the original Bad Lieutenant. I don't think it can be topped, but this is a different take on it. Nicolas Cage, he is batshit crazy in this. And Val Kilmer's great in it as well. There's some bits in this where I nearly laughed. I couldn't stop laughing at some of the stuff Cage is coming out with in this. He's brilliant when he's batshit crazy. He can't do a serious role to save his life, but he's great at stuff like this. Baader Meinhof Complex, really good film. Thoroughly recommend that. Balabo, one of my favourite films of 2010 as well. Anthony LaPaglia and Oscar Isaacs are great in it, particularly Anthony LaPaglia. He's the Australian journalist, set around the backdrop of the Indonesian invasion, occupation of East Timor in 1975. Really brutal film. Honestly, the ending will just shock you to the core, and how like the world basically just turned a blind eye while East Timor was being ravaged. It's a great film. Really thoroughly recommend it. Tin, Band of Brothers. It's amazing, great quality as well. Just an absolutely outstanding programme. It's a bit hard to get out. Digibook of Batman. I like the first Batman a lot. I might put that down there because it's difficult to get out. Batman Returns is my favourite Batman. I really like Keaton. Keaton is my favourite Batman. Batman Returns has got that gothic style, you know. I really like it a lot. This is a box set of Batman Begins and Dark Knight. Batman Begins I did like. Dark Knight just blew me away. I was worried that, you know, I suppose like other people, you know, didn't think Heath Ledger was going to be able to do the Joker, and he just absolutely fucking nailed it, you know. He was awesome in it. Give him all props in the world. Now, Black Death. Sean Bean. Group of knights going after, during the Black Death in 14th century England. Group of soldiers. The commission from the church trying to find this village that apparently is in league with the devil. Really, really good film. Really, really enjoyed it. Kind of a different take on The Wicker Man, but kind of really, I really like it. Kind of a satisfying ending in a way. Really good film. Black Hawk Down. A great film. I mentioned it in the war section as well, how great it was. Blood Diamond, really enjoyed this one as well. I thought DiCaprio was great in it, as was Shimon Hansu. Good film. It's the 5-disc collector's edition of Blade Runner. Real nice release, great film. Including the work print on that as well. Body of Lies, DiCaprio and Crowe. Digibook of Bonnie and Clyde. Book of Eli. I wasn't expecting much of this, and you know, I absolutely really loved the film until just the shit ending. It really kind of like got to me. I'm not on about a certain revelation with his character, Denzel Washington. I'm on about just the ending of just the girl going back out in the world. It was just fucking shit. You just couldn't take it seriously for a moment, you know. You thought she'd last about 2 minutes on the outside, you know. Some media book of Boondock Saints. From Germany. One of my favourite films of all time. Absolutely love it. That's a great release as well. Absolutely love the first film, and I was really looking forward to this, the second film, but it was such a disappointment. Oh god, I mean, replacing Willem Dafoe's character with that what's her name, the actress, I can't really think of her name at the moment, it's got to be on the back here, is it Julie Benz? She was shit in it. The only kind of guy that really kind of came out was Clifton Collins Jr., kind of in the Rocco kind of mad kind of role. He was alright in it. There were some good bits, including the cameo of Rocco and the ending, but that was about it. 90% of the film was garbage. It's a real shame, because I love the original, and the director knows he made a fuck up on the second one. It wasn't that good. And that's the end of the first show of Blu-rays, and I'll be updating with another video shortly. Cheers.